Hello friends, today is the 26th of August. On this day many great people were born on this earth. Mention will be made today in the same series, on which humanity is proud. Poor people, whom they love endlessly. Who dedicated her whole life in the name of humanity. That great soul was born on this day, the 26th of August 1910 in Skopje of this earth, which is now known as Macedonia. The name of that great personality is Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa's real name is Agnes Gongsa Bojakiu. Her name means flower bud in Albanian. There is no doubt that Mother Teresa was such a bud who had filled the fragrance of love in the life of poor and helpless at a very young age. Her father passed away when she was only 8 years old, after which all the responsibility of her upbringing fell on her mother Drana Boyaju. She was the youngest of 5 siblings. At the time of his birth, his elder sister was 7 years old and brother was 2 years old. The other 2 children passed away in childhood. She was a beautiful, studious and hard-working girl. Along with studies, he loved singing. She and her sister were lead singers at a nearby church. It is believed that when she was only 12 years old, she realized that she would dedicate her whole life to human service, and at the age of 18, she decided to join the Sisters of Loreto. After that she went to Ireland where she learned English language. Learning English was necessary because the Sisters of Loreto used to teach children in this medium in India. Sister Teresa arrived from Ireland on January 6, 1929 at the Loreto Convent in Kolkata. She was a disciplined teacher and the students loved her very much. In the year 1944, she became the headmistress. His mind was completely engrossed in teaching, but the poverty and helplessness spread around him used to disturb his mind a lot. The famine of 1943 caused a large number of deaths in the city and left people in poverty. The Hindu-Muslim riots of 1946 made the situation in the city of Kolkata even more dire. In the year 1946, he made up his mind to help the poor, helpless, sick and helpless till his life. After this, Mother Teresa completed the necessary nursing training at the Holy Family Hospital in Patna and returned to Kolkata in 1948, and from there she first went to Taltala, where she lived with an organization that took care of the poor elderly. He washed the wounds of the patients, bandaged them and gave them medicines. Gradually, he attracted the attention of the people with his work. These people included high officials of the country and even the Prime Minister of India, who appreciated his work. According to Mother Teresa, the initial phase in this work was very difficult. She had left Loreto, so she had no income. She had to seek help from others to make ends meet. At this crucial stage in her life, she experienced a lot of turmoil, felt lonely and wanted to return to the comforts of Loreto, but she did not give up. On the 7th of October 1950, he got permission from the Vatican to establish Missionaries of Charity. The aim of this institution was to help the hungry, the naked, the homeless, the lame, the blind, those suffering from skin diseases and those who had no place in society. The Missionaries of Charity started with only 13 people, but at the time of Mother Teresa's death, 1997, more than 4,000 feet sisters helped the helpless, destitute, refugees, blind, old, poor, homeless, alcoholics, serving AIDS patients and people affected by natural calamities. Mother Teresa opened ashrams named Nirmal Hriday and Nirmala Shishu Bhavan. The aim of Nirmal Hriday was to serve the patients suffering from incurable diseases and the poor who have been thrown out by the society. Nirmala Shishu Bhavan was established to help orphans and homeless children. Work done with true dedication and hard work never fails. The saying proved true with Mother Teresa. When she came to India, she saw with her own eyes the pitiable condition of destitute and disabled children and helpless patients lying on the roadside. All these things melted her heart so much that she could not dare to turn away from him. After this she took the vow of public service, which she continued to follow. Mother Teresa received many international honors and awards for her service to humanity. The government of India first decorated him with the Padma Shri, 1962, and later the country's highest civilian honor, Bharat Ratna, 1980. The United States awarded him the Medal of Freedom 1985 in the year 1985. Mother Teresa received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979 for her work for human welfare. He was given this award for helping the poor and helpless. Mother Teresa decided to use the $192,000 Nobel Prize money as a fund for the poor. With increasing age, his health also deteriorated. He suffered his first heart attack in the year 1983 at the age of 73. At that time Mother Teresa went to Rome to meet Pope John Paul II. After this, he suffered a second heart attack in the year 1989 and was fitted with an artificial pacemaker. In 1991, after pneumonia in Mexico, his heart problems increased further. After this his health continued to decline. On March 13, 1997, he left the post of head of Missionaries of Charity, and died on September 5, 1997. By the time of his death, 4,000 sisters and 300 other sister organizations were working in Missionaries of Charity, who were working in social service in 123 countries of the world. Mother Teresa, dedicated to humanitarian service and caring for the poor, was declared blessed by Pope John Paul II in Rome on October 19, 2003. And in the end I want to say that Mother Teresa was an angel sent by God in human form. Mother Teresa gave a lesson to the whole world that the biggest religion is human religion and there is nothing other than that. Mother Teresa's priceless thoughts, which you must listen. I want you to be concerned about your neighbor. Do you know your neighbor? If there is a lack of peace among us, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. If you can't feed 100 people, feed at least one. If you want to hear love messages, send them yourself first. For example, to keep a lamp burning, we have to keep adding oil to the lamp. Loneliness is the worst poverty. You can feel loved by taking care of those close to you. The most terrible poverty is the feeling of loneliness and being unwanted. Love is an all-season fruit, and is within everyone's reach. The greatest disease of today's society is not leprosy or tuberculosis, but the feeling of being unwanted. To satisfy the hunger of love is more difficult than to satisfy the hunger of bread. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. Live simply so that others can also live. Everything that is not given is worth losing. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do things with love. We are all like a pen in the hand of God. It is not important how much you gave, but how lovingly you gave while giving. Beautiful people are not always nice. But good people are always beautiful. Kind and loving words may be small, but in reality their echoes are eternal. Some people are like a blessing in your life and some people are like a lesson. If you liked my video, please do like it, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, do so immediately. Keep bringing such motivational and educative videos. Please support and share with others too. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Thank you.